if you don't go into your essence, basic sense of and consciousness of existence, you can't do a single right action from that point. Every action, every being will do from that point will be wrong. Because right actions don't happen just by fluke. They happen from a right beginning, like you're saying.
They happen from the right beginning.
Yeah. You have to begin right to do anything right, like this. Even if you're making like tea or anything, you'll have to begin right in that. You do any little thing, you have to begin right in that, you're saying. You can't just throw tea leaves into the pot.
No.
You'll have to throw water in first, right?
Yes.
What? Yeah. So that's the beginning. That is the beginning. And you don't have the beginning, then what? You don't have anything.
Yes.
What? You can throw as much things as you want in that tea afterwards. Nothing will happen, like I'm saying. If your beginning is wrong, what else can be right, like I'm saying? What?
The beginning is wrong, nothing else can be right.
Yeah. Like if you're making a building without the foundation is not right, then you can't have a building. You can't have anything. What? So then people get very freaked out. Oh, all of my actions are wrong. Yeah, they are wrong because there's no that thing. What? I mean, it's not just anybody who has not gone into their sense of existence in that thing. Everything will be wrong.
Yes. Yes.
What is right from that point? Yeah, from brats, like you hear things like, it's my inherent right, it's my birthright, I deserve this because of my inherent divinity, like it's my birthright, all these kind of things. Like if it is so much your birthright, then it will be there, isn't it? You don't have to shout and scream about it, right? And just by shouting and screaming, it's not gonna happen for you. But a lot of brats are shouting and screaming right now. In fact, more they come to know anything, the more they find out that they are in a bad situation, and the more they scream like. And audacity is another bratty thing. Like people are so audacious. There's so many films online where people are saying that they have the solution to all the world's problems and things like that. There's so many things like that people are saying when they don't have any solution. They just throw words like solution lies in unity or this thing. What does unity mean? Like what? If brats even unite, what will that mean? Like unified brat club, what would that achieve if all the brats in the world unite? In the end they'll end up fighting each other. That's all what's going to happen. What? And that's why people say, relationships don't work or this doesn't work, because brats and brat can only be together for a certain length of time before the fighting erupts. What? Yeah. What is the brat unity going to do for anybody? Because some people are saying on the net now that thing that we should all worship each other. So if you have a situation where all brats are worshipping other brats, how will that pan out, that kind of situation? And how long will this worship last for? Before they start kicking each other. So, people are saying all kinds of illogical, insane, impractical things, which can't be really applied in practice. Brats make up anything from in their mind, in a theoretical kind of way, which can't really be applied in reality. Because they are not in reality in the first place. And the reality is, again, that they are a being and they are inside something and which has some laws. And they are not in that reality. Yeah, because they don't talk about there's any change in one's way of being or behavior or anything is required. The change in beingness as per the multiversal laws. But again, they don't know the multiversal laws. And they don't know they have no clue of multiversal laws, but they're still saying that they have found a solution to the world's problems and everybody's problems. It's in unity, we've got to get together, man, we have to get together. What's going to happen? People get together all the time. People get together in stadiums, people get together in festivals, people get together, millions of people get together all the time. So what comes from it? People comes together in rallies and all kinds of things. People get together all the time, like doing things. What? I mean, you can collect together all the 7 billion out here, or whatever the number is. Like, I mean, what is going to happen from that? Like, then what? What? Will you be granted access out of this realm just because all of you have gotten together, like doing things? Yeah, but any prison, like even the prisoners always get together, like in the PT grounds or whatever grounds they have, prisoners always get together. Yeah, but there's no sneaking out of this prison. Like,
No.
this like the normal prisons of which they make out here, they have some loopholes, like saying which you can that thing to escape. But from the multiverse, there is nowhere to escape, like you'd say. Like, because once you break out of this prison, you again in some realm or something, which is again you'll have to go by the laws. Other you'll be thrown back into the prison, like you'd say. What? But there's nowhere to hide. Like for prisons out here, a prisoner can get out and then they can hide somewhere and not come under the eyes of whatever the people here. But that's not possible in the multiverse because the eyes are on you all the time. Like I'm saying, there's no place where the eye won't be on you or the law won't be there or. So only option beings will have, like brats will have, they will have to change. And the brats don't change, they will get the consequences for being a brat. Once again, but brats do not like consequences. Yeah. But they just like doing things willy-nilly. They just like doing things, being a brat and just doing things for the hell of it. They like doing things for the hell of it, but they don't like the hell which comes from when you do things for the hell of it.
For the hell of it.
Yeah. But that's pretty much a definition of a brat, like how a brat functions. It likes to do things just for the hell of it. But when you do things for the hell of it, hell comes to you, and then they don't like that.
No, they don't like that.
Yeah. Audaciousness. It's audacious. Like there's so much audaciousness in this world, in the people, because they're so bratty. That's why all this audaciousness is there. That's why they can say that they found the solution, they found this, or they found that. I mean, they have not found a solution for their own selves at all, and their own life is not going in any good way. And then they're trying to teach others how to live their life, and they found solution for others when they haven't found a solution for themselves even. Now that's audacious. It's pretty much crazy. It's mad, like.
It's bad.
But there's so many who are doing that right now. There's so many, like it's not like since like the internet is there, a lot of people can now come out openly with it. They're not taking care of their own selves, but they're coming up for solutions for others.
Solutions for others.
Yeah, but that's again a sign of brattiness. That's how a brat functions. It doesn't function by any kind of sense or logic, or it stays in its own woo-woo world where it can do whatever, and there are no laws. That it's not being watched. There's nothing seeing it and judging it for its actions.
Oh, God,
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, that's what brats want.
Yeah. The funny thing is that brats never get anything what they want, and never, ever. And they're always crying about it. With a bratty behavior and attitude, with a bratty posture, with a bratty that thing, nobody can get into heaven. Nobody's getting out of here. Nobody's getting out of the prison. Nobody's getting out of hell even. With any of these things. When I came to know that I was a being,
Yeah.
or that thing,
Yeah.
or I am about my existence that exists, I didn't have to look at a mirror. That's a very important sentence. Do you think?
What is the word?
What do you think? What?
Kind of need to repeat it. No, that
Like when I'm 4 or 5, like to know that I'm existing, I don't know. I have to look at like how I look
Yeah,
or what I look like.
Yeah, you don't have
Yes.
to look at the
or
mirror.
what it is, like do you say, to
Yeah.
know that I exist, like do you
Yeah.
say, what?
No,
Yeah, that's very
yeah, it's
important.
very clarifying.